Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle. I'm here to do the daily reading for Monday, February 28th, 2022, last day of February. That went really quick, didn't it? For some reason, it's so funny because yesterday I was thinking, oh yeah, we're still in the middle of February. We've got tons of time left. No, I don't know why I had that thought. Anyway, happy Monday to you. And yeah, I'm going to be using the, what's it called? Mystic Mondays. Mystic Mondays Tarot to begin. And then we will see. I will pick another deck or maybe two, depending on what I'm feeling like. All right, so to begin, we've got the Princess of Cups. Oh, suddenly got an itchy nose. Whatever that means. Okay, Four of Swords. Ooh, got a little Bride of Frankenstein hair going on there. That's cool. Maybe because she's laying down. All right. Four of Swords. And Queen of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. So to begin, this feels like an upgrade is happening with you, a leveling up. Now keep in mind, gender doesn't really matter. Princess, queen, it's feminine energy. Anyone can embody that. So you got the Princess of Cups. You know, it's kind of like beginning an emotional news cycle. Maybe communicating emotional needs in a new way, needs and desires. And it's coming from this place of resting, retreating from some other cycle that ended. Uh, it's taking some time. If I'm getting the phrase "taking your power back," and it could be that as you began a new cycle, you were kind of freely giving all of yourself, and maybe you overgave, and so there's this retreating. There's this need to take care of yourself. And in doing that, you upgrade to queen status. Go from princess to queen. And now that you're at queen status, you've become more practical. You're not so led by every single emotion. You understand that emotions are important in the grand scheme of things, but it's sometimes you need to focus on practical things, building your life, building your legacy. The Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. It's learning how to use what you have available to get you further in life and become very prosperous. The Queen of Pentacles, she is prosperous because she has been very wise, very savvy about the steps that she's taken. So this is what this feels like to me, that you're up leveling to this queen status, and then a Knight of Cups comes in. Somebody sees this up leveling happen and they are very drawn to that. Good morning, Jojo. Welcome. Someone's offering you something. Now, it's a knight offering something to the queen. It's like, oh, that's cute. But not necessarily, they're not necessarily to your level yet, but maybe they're working on it. Maybe they're kind of hoping that, if they can kind of snag you now, then they can have you as they grow into their king status. Let me get some clarifiers on this. See, what's this Princess of Cups? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups and what? Nine of Wands. Yeah, this new beginning came from a situation that you had to walk away from, that you felt very battle worn, and you were just like, okay, I'm determined to to get to a new place, to start a new cycle, and walk away from whatever battle you were fighting, so that you could have this new emotional beginning that's much more fulfilling than whatever you were dealing with back here. What's the Four of Swords? The Hanged Man and the Five of Cups. Um, yeah, the Hanged Man pretty much, to the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords are very similar energy. It's taking time out, resting, so that you can gain a new perspective, surrendering to what is, to a situation because of some kind of emotional loss. Um, maybe, and it could be too that you had a new begin, but then you encountered the battle that made you have to walk away, have to swim away, and so that left you in this place of retreating, of resting, recovering, because not all your cups are bright. Not all of them are pointing in the same direction. So then the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Wands. there's so much burden and loss and uh, being battle worn, battle weary, carrying a massive burden. Princess of Pentacles. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles is you starting out in this page energy. Again, we have this kind of new beginning. Page, princess. I'm thinking princess is page, a page energy, but it's like you you leveled up through having to carry some kind of heavy burden. As difficult as it was, it made you more resilient. It made you more resourceful. It made you more able to do things in a new and better way, to work more efficiently, to think in a clear way about the steps that you want to take, and then taking consistent steps forward. So then this Knight of Cups. What is this Knight of Cups? Six of Pentacles. And the Tower. What? Wait, let me get one more. Princess of Wands. Three princesses on the board. Lots of I can't, I don't know, maybe you've had kind of a stop start kind of thing going on. You think you're beginning and then it doesn't work out. And then you think you're beginning and then I don't know. Um with this clarifying, Princess of Wands, Tower, and Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Cups. It feels, I kind of feel like it's someone making this offer, um, making a very generous offer. It's about they want to share not only their emotions but their resources with you. Maybe you've been very generous with them. And this is it feels like a major disruption, but in a really positive way because you're like, "Oh, wow. Like I've been on this journey where I've been carrying this heavy burden. I've been feeling all this emotional loss. I ended up wounded and scarred and battle worn. I had to walk away. Like it's been such a process for you. And now someone finally comes in, inviting you to their hot tub party." Saying, you know, and don't bother bringing drinks or food. I got everything covered." They're making you some kind of offer that is helpful in some way, and this kind of shakes you awake. Like, wow, is there somebody who's actually um, genuine enough, authentic enough, and mean what they say? And that gets you pretty excited. 'Cause you're like, "Yeah, kinda like this is a change of pace for me, I kinda like this." And with the Princess of Wands, it's like, "Alright, I'm ready for a new adventure. Bring it on." Yeah, okay. I kind of am drawn into the idea of a hot tub party for 2. Okay, let me finish. I wanna use the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle to finish up. Oh, hi, board Cody. You've got protection. You are protected. You have been protected all along through this process. It hasn't felt like it. When when you're getting lashed and I was going to say severed. You're not being severed, but well, who knows? Who knows if things are being severed or not? But you're getting whipped and scratched and bruised and all the things. It can feel like you're very vulnerable, like being under attack feels like, well, I'm not protected. I hurt. That doesn't feel like protection. And yet it is. Because it's happening. This whole situation, anything that happens to us in life brings us to this point where we can grow. We can change. We can become better versions of ourselves. And we wouldn't have done that had we stayed where we were. Like sometimes mediocrity can be really um, tempting. Tempting? I don't know if that's the right word. It can feel really good because it's like, well, but it's comfortable. I don't have to worry. I don't need to care too much. I can just live my life and go day to day. At a certain point, that gets old, that gets boring, we don't grow. If we're comfortable, why would we? So it's those heavy, painful things that actually elevate us, that have the potential to elevate us. Ooh, we've got the B. Luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. Luck is on your side. Now, I don't believe in luck. Um, this is all you raising your vibration, industriousness, being resourceful to get the sweet victory that you want. It might feel like luck, especially after what you've been through, but this is all you're doing. This is you energetically making that upward shift. And truth. There are all different kinds of truths. Everyone has their own truth. This is so interesting because this came up right after board Cody's comment. if you're here, maybe you're looking for a new truth, or maybe you have your own truth and you go and live your life based on your own truth. We all have our own truths. And it doesn't make any, just because my truth is different from your truth, doesn't make either one of them wrong. We're all here on this planet. We were put here by our higher power, whatever you want to call that. I'll call it the universe, to be amongst, to be with each other in a place where there's lots of duality, there's a lot of differences, so that we can grow and change. If we stay stuck all the time, this is so perfect to what I was speaking of. If we always stay in the same mindset and the same thinking, we become stuck. And that's the point of this channel, inviting possibilities, opening yourself up to new things that you might not have considered before or been open to before. This whole process, again, the pain, the loss, the sadness, the grief, all that is helping you to gain a new perspective, see things in a new way, change what's true for you. And the swan, transformation and trusting psychic gifts. There's a major transformation happening here, and you are learning to listen to your intuition, which is a part of your ability to tap in psychically. We're all psychic. It just gets programmed out of us, or like through school, through life. We lose our ability to be able to tap into it consciously, deliberately. Some don't, but many of us do. And so this is you coming back to yourself, coming back to that pure essence of who you are. You're more than human. Your spirit, your soul having a human experience. You are capable of so much more than you've been told, or than you even give yourself credit for. We all are. And so now, having gone through this really intense whatever you've gone through, you're glowing up, you're leveling up, you are, it's spiritual growth, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, so I'm just going to finish with some angel cards real quick. Integrity. Having integrity with how you show up. Having integrity means that you stay in your own lane. You don't try and get into other people's business. They're on their own path. You do you, and you do you as best as you possibly can. It's one of the four agreements. Miguel Ruiz, right? Yeah, always do your best. When you're in integrity, you are always doing your best. And birth. There's something, some part of you, there's a birth in your life, possibly literally, but it's a new beginning. We've got 3 princesses on the board. There's definitely a new beginning here because of you being willing to have integrity and be authentic to who you are. Strength. Beginning a new cycle takes strength. You're going to hit obstacles along the way. It's inevitable. It's life. But you'll persevering, having strength and persevering, you will get where you want to go. And efficiency. Doing whatever you can as deliberately and concisely as you possibly can. Queen of Pentacles is very, very efficient. She understands. She doesn't waste time, with the minutia of things. She's like, okay, how what is the best way to get from point A to point B or point A to point Z? And then, adjusting her trajectory if necessary, but always focusing on, expending the least amount of energy to get the most amount of payback. So there it is. What a reading. This is quite a reading for a Monday. I love it. I love it. There's big shakeup, big things changing within yourself, which is reflected in the world around you. Enjoy it. Enjoy the process. You are becoming so much more you, which is beautiful. All right, there it is. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and